Released in 1997, Con Air was part of that time where Nicolas Cage was becoming an action star. And the Bruckheimer train was in full effect. And you have these kind of movies that are overly earnest and kind of silly with it at the same time, but they almost embrace the lunacy of what they are showing on the screen. But they really create this wonderful ensemble cast to flesh out all these wonderful roles. And going back and watching a bunch of late 90s action movies, it made me appreciate the kind of goofy fun that you can have with these type of films. I love almost every character in Con Air for different reasons. I think it's almost caricatured nonsense that delivers big action spectacle. The tale here is about Nicolas Cage's character Cameron Poe, who ended up in prison by accident for defending his wife one night. He's getting close to his parole. He's been transferred on Con Air, a plane designed to transfer convicts. But this is a kind of who's who of criminality aboard this plane. They're all being transferred to a maximum security prison, with the exception of Poe, who is going to be paroled. When, of course, there is a takeover of the plane, the criminals end up in charge, and only one man can stop them and save the day. It's crazy even saying it. You get a wonderful cast of characters here, whether it's John Malkovich, John Cusack, Steve Buscemi, Colin Meaney, Ving Rhames, Dave Chappelle, loads of other ones as well who turn up in this. And it's just such a fun, engaging movie, full of silly one-liners that deliver, full of characters who are so over the top, so despicable, they're just plain fun to be around. John Malkovich is hilarious as Cyrus the Virus. Ving Rhames is absolutely amazing as Diamond Dog. Even Danny Trejo is pretty funny as Johnny 23. These are characters that are just over caricatured bad guys, but you've got to appreciate that. Even Nicolas Cage has the mullet of power in this movie to help defeat the bad guys. John Cusack plays the kind of person that operates this aeroplane, who's on the ground, that believes that Poe may be helping them out. But the reason I love this movie, other than the characters being wonderful, is the action set pieces, which are always terrific. You get to see explosions from various different angles, repeated several times for no reason whatsoever. You get those ridiculously fun one-liners. You get Steve Buscemi as one of the most terrifying characters ever committed to film, kind of taking the mickey out of Hannibal Lecter. It's such a big, brash blockbuster that's over the top. The explosions have explosions. The bad guys are all huge, muscle-bound freaks, with the exception of John Malkovich, who makes up for that with a sadistic and crazy streak throughout it. There is typical plot lines where you know where everything's going to tie up, how it's going to get to that point, how Poe is going to ultimately have to defeat the bad guys and come up against these little adversaries throughout the tale. But it doesn't matter that it's formulaic. It doesn't matter that you know where the thing is going to go next. What matters most is the fact that it is incredibly fun, incredibly entertaining, has moments of levity and laugh out loud sequences, and delivers on all the action that it promises at the start. Con Air. For 116 minutes, it is pure cheesy entertainment. The kind of action blockbuster that I really do miss. The one that doesn't try to do anything other than what it's going to be. It's just a fun action movie, and that's what I want. This was a great time going back and watching Con Air, a movie that I watched a hell of a lot when I was younger. I'd love to know your thoughts on the movie. Let me know in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.